All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. I want you guys to get comfortable. I want you guys to stay with us for a while, and we're going to be right back with y'all. Let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, go make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on all platforms at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family on all platforms as well. This is not a chat for children, so if you are a child, you got to exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up, and lottie dottie to everybody. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Hey, Nene, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Excuse me. Whoa. Wait a minute, y'all. Jazzy J. All right. I hope I'm clear. What's up, boo? Hi, Geneva. What's up? I hope you're feeling well. What's up to everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are finding something to do, honey. Like me, I do want to lay in the bed all day, but my sister has an event coming today she got going on. So I have to be in attendance there. But baby, if y'all give me 3 bids, I promise you I'll sleep on all 3 because that's how tired I am. Hi Justin, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I love y'all like in real time, real life. What's up, checkmates? What's up? Listen, we got a couple things to talk about. I see a lot of things going on in the YouTube streets, which ain't none of my concern. I do want to clear up one thing because I saw a lot of you coming in the chat respectfully. You guys were very respectful. Like I said, I'm all for a little salt in the chat, but as long as you guys remain respectful, I'm all for it, right? So I see a lot of you guys telling me that Hey, Shar, you got it wrong. The case, they weren't dismissed from the case. I think they were dismissed from a portion of the case. Now, it's another word that you guys use. I don't have it up in front of me, so I don't want to misappropriate what I'm saying. With all of that, let me stand corrected if that's the truth, right? I saw actual documents with my own eyes, if I can be honest. However, I don't want no funk with nobody or nothing, right? So therefore, let me just say they've been dismissed from a portion of the lawsuit. What that is, sure don't know, right? I'm just gonna say that, and that's what it is. I usually leave stuff with this particular case alone because it's just so crazy out there, right? However, it was nothing to talk about. So I was like, okay, since I saw it with my own two eyes, let me go and talk about it. But neither here nor there, let's stand corrected because I did see y'all telling me, Shar, I love you, girl, but this part right here is right. This part is wrong. Da, 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 da. All right. So I haven't been back yesterday, but I wanted to make sure that was the first thing I did when I jumped on now. Hi, Miss BT. That's me. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Yeah, so I just wanted to stand corrected. And one of the things about us being bloggers, whatever you want to call us, content creators, you have to be able to stand corrected. If you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. You in between, you in between. Listen, some stuff happens, right? So I did want to say that. Let's move on. So you guys know that the episode comes on, I think, tonight. The new episode come on tonight. And I know it's going to be on and popping. Now, I don't know if Maurice or the Scots or any of the Scots just get on my nerves just because they just get on my nerves. Especially those men, y'all. Those men, I'm telling y'all, it's something about those men. Those men get on my nerves. And I don't know if it's because the woman pacifies them so much, or they pat them on the butt so much, or they always wiping their tail for them. It irks the hell out of my nerves. I'm telling y'all, like nobody business. Wait, Wait a minute, let me say this real fast before I even get into the Scots being annoying, right? Hold on. How about one of the comments said they was correcting me in something, and then at the end they was like, from your number one flip flopper, baby, I holla. I want you to know whoever sent that comment, I saw it and I liked it because, like I said, I look a little salt in the chat as long as it's respectful and I holla, and that actually made my day. So thank you for that. I wanted to just say that, okay? But anyway, back to what I was talking about these annoying behind Scots, baby. I don't know what it is about the men, but I don't know if I like. Maybe I just like them because they be toiling with the female, right? They be playing in Kimmy and Tisha face, and they talking about Mel as a wordsmith. Girl, Kimmy, your husband, your brother-in-law, the extended family are wordsmiths. They play with people intelligence, including yours and Tisha's, on the regular basis. Okay, I still have a lot that I'm preparing that I haven't got all the details together yet and able to present it the way I want it to be presented yet. So I haven't talked about it, but we're gonna definitely pull y'all up out piece by piece by piece, by edge by edge by edge. We're gonna get y'all because y'all always want to come defend the husband that ain't defending y'all. And if y'all ain't do nothing, then the woman wouldn't have to come defend y'all. Y'all keep acting like everybody is just picking on your flathead men. That's not the case. Your men is out here acting real saucy out here. You understand me? Your men is out here acting like a non-husband, a single people, okay? They out here hanging out to 3 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4, 5. You don't know where they at. They taking trips. You ain't know how they got there. You ain't had no idea about the trip. They out here just doing stuff like a single men. So with that being said, how dare y'all come to their defense when they dead a wrong? Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just can't get with the whole idea. That's my man. That's my husband. That may be so, but if your man's out here humiliating you, you probably need to back the hell up and leave the chat now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is it with all the I came because that's my husband, and now you talking about my husband, so we got to have a conversation. I get it. But if your man is out here humiliating you willingly, why the hell you keep running to his defense? Why? I'm confused. Like y'all giving me this whole Ken and Trisha situation where Trisha knows that she better step in for her man because if she don't, there may allegedly be consequences. Okay, that's exactly what Kimmy and Tisha gives me on a regular basis. Now I'm gonna be all over the place because y'all know I've been holding this in for like a day and a half. So y'all just follow because I'm telling you in advance I'm gonna be all over the place because I got a couple things that I'm going off the top of my head. And then Tisha, Melody came to y'all and said to y'all, we made a pact. Hey, Cece, what's up? She came to you and said, we made a pact that if anything is wrong or, we got an issue, we would just come to one another. Your tail got up from that table. You ain't say, okay, Mel, yada, 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 but you went back and reported it to them like you could have just finished the conversation with Mel in that moment. You didn't have to get up and leave, but because you didn't want to face the music, you got your tail up from that table and left. But how dare you go feed the bone to Kimmi or Maurice or whoever the hell you was talking to? I can't remember off the top of my dome. One of them and say, oh yeah, Mel just kept going and Mel was this and Mel was that. Why you ain't take that same approach Mel did and set your A at the table a little longer and got to the bottom of it? Why didn't you tell Mel or ask Mel, hey Mel, you seem to be digging, right? Because at this point, y'all able to have a conversation clearly, okay? Y'all in a space to have a conversation. Hey LC Charm, what's up? You guys are able to have a conversation. So if you're able to have a conversation, you could have set your tail at that table a little bit longer and says, Mel, I seem like you fishing. Is there something wrong? Did we do something? Did we miss something? What are you so upset by? But you couldn't wait to go get your platter and walk across that floor and skate over there to the next house to report the news. Well, I talked to Mel and Mel was saying this and she was saying, it's like, girl, y'all want this, y'all want some type of respect, to be generous to you guys or for somebody to come to you guys first before they blast y'all butt with the super soaker, but you guys don't give the same in return. Where y'all from? Hey Joyce, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat, looking nice in that green. What's up? But you guys want all of this. Please talk to me first. Even your mama got this thing. I asked you to come to me first. Nobody got to clear the air with y'all before they start roasting y'all tails. Listen, I may be feeling generous today. I might get up on the wrong side of the bed and I might be feeling petty. I ain't got to clear the air with you because your last name is Scott or an extended Scott or part of somehow of a Scott. Like, I don't give a dang. Whatever and whoever I feel an emotion on, that's where the hell I'm going to go up top on. You dig me? So I don't know what's all this. Don't talk about our situation, but we could talk about yours. Y'all talked about Mel and Martell situation, divorce for season after season after season after season. Okay, y'all talked about you came in this season swinging on the millimeters repeatedly, false information. Okay, you guys continued to talk when Melody pressed them charges. You guys had a whole episode of him being arrested and why you don't think that he should have been arrested or he should have been arrested, and not even that. Rest Kiki's soul. But remember, when she got arrested, she didn't even get arrested. It was just on Crime Stoppers. Y'all had a whole episode where everybody, Tisha was like, she back on them drugs. She back on those drugs. Oh, now, so we can't talk about you and y'all actually got the mug shot? Get the hell out of here with that. Okay? What's good for the goose is definitely good for the gander, and I'm so glad. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all can tell me if y'all think anything different. Then I'm going to get back to the comments, right? Honestly, I think Mel is playing with y'all. I think she's just like, hey, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think there's no seriousness to this. I'm being honest because when she at them table talking to them, I mean, I know she's serious about the offense, but it's kind of like she's gelling, like, she's pissing them off on purpose, if that makes sense. I know she's serious and she lost her grandmother from a drunk driver, and all of those things are true. I know that. But I don't think it's as deep as they making it. I think she just getting her lick back. I think that's what's going on. I honestly do not think that she's like in a serious space with this. She's just pissing y'all off. She like, it's y'all turn now. That's what I believe. Sure, keep reading that book. Keep on telling me about facts. Baby, listen. I listen. Y'all, I cannot believe what I be hearing, okay? And I just be like, what part of town are y'all from? It's kind of like this. If you smack me, I'm smacking you back. Only difference is you might have hit me soft and I'm knocking you out. You know what I'm saying? I am one of those that like I'm not one like I probably can ignore it, but it depends on the day and time. I probably could be like, be you crazy. Now let me be clear with y'all. I am a firm believer. Don't argue with people that just ain't wrapped too tight. Okay. Now the Scots ain't no word. They lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I would have fun arguing with them because they just use their eyebrows and stuff like that to intimidate you, change the language, the word language, or they might even, raise their voice to intimidate you and make you shut up, right? They ain't no they lightweight. I argue with them all day. But some folks, baby, they ain't got nothing to lose. You better not tamper with them folks. Okay? Some folks be wildin'. You hear me? I be like, see you right there? Baby, you ain't wrapped too tight. And while I'm gelling off of you, you for real, for real. Like you belong with the straight jackets, right? You belong tied to somebody's wall and medicated up. So I'm good off you, right? I got stuff that I ain't trying to lose because of you. See, y'all got to get clever. Y'all got to recognize when folks ain't wrapped too tight. You be like, did they just say some like that? Hell yeah, they said it, okay? And because they thought and felt comfortable enough to say it, best believe they ain't wrapped too tight. See, that's where you become the genius at. When you recognize that they ain't got nothing to lose, baby, you a professional, all right? You be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I know it, Joyce. They be wilding out here, okay? I had nothing for Kimmy because Melody asked her straight to her face about Maurice. Exactly. Y'all know we gonna talk about it. I done rambled on. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So first thing first, Maurice, Dr. Martin Luther King friend, because you can't have the Martin Luther King title because you could never, right? However, Dr. Martin Luther King, friend of the friend, who always got a speech, who got up here and threatened the content creators and his Martin Luther King Jr. voice. I am suggesting, I am warning you. I went to the master and I asked the master about it, and the master said, this is what he said, not me. He said, the master said to give them warning before you just hammer them, okay? And I'm just like, he doesn't do anything logical, so I don't know why you would go to Carlos King for advice because ain't he threatening all his people to be sued right now? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Sure, you're right. Yeah. He threatening his people right now to sue them. He got Sonny over there all tied up in her contract. And he mad as hell he didn't get Winter the way he would have liked to have her. So he mad as hell. But I guarantee you after Winter started swinging, he was going to make sure them contracts was so shut tight. He was going to make sure nobody else exposed him. All right. So that's how Sonny is in the contract that she's in now. Now he's over there trying to get so Gucci. He is, listen, in my opinion, he's exploiting those women, and it is so bad, so bad. But that's another comment, another form of commentary for another day. But y'all listen, Carlos King ain't nobody friend and nobody you want to get no advice from. He's the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, okay, of the barrel. And don't let anybody tell you nothing different, right? So anyway, so here we are now where they show these clips. And the first clip they showed was Mel pulling up on Maurice and having this conversation with him. And if you guys listen, because you guys know I play the audio, not necessarily the form of the video unless I'm making a video. But with that being said, if you guys notice, he went from a real calm because he didn't know that Melody was coming from the direction that she was going to come. And because she's gelling off of them, I believe she is. I don't think she's like, only thing I think she's serious about, because she don't think of them that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the only thing she's serious about is just, I lost my grandmother this way. How dare you guys be so irresponsible and not take it serious? I think that's the only thing. Everything else, she like, let me toil with y'all the way y'all was toiling with me. The same way she chastised Trish because she was playing with him. Look, y'all do it to me all the time. It's your turn now, girl. Was you over his house? Was you in our marital home or what? It doesn't matter now, but since you're here, why not have a conversation? You know what I'm saying? Mel said she didn't want to hear any more long A speeches from Maurice. That's what I'm saying. If y'all pay attention, Mel is gelling. I'm telling y'all, just go back and watch just those clips alone. She gelling. Even when she was talking to Tisha, she was basically just plucking Tisha eyebrows, right? Like she was just like, girl, I'm not serious, but I am serious. She knew that Tisha was going to go back and tell Kimmi and them because Tisha can't hold water. She going to take her foot. She going to take her jeans. She going to take her, her tight shirt, her tight jeans. And might I add, Tisha body is banging right now, okay? Listen, but she gonna take all of that to the next table and deliver what Mel says. She couldn't wait. She's the bone carrier. Okay. I didn't like he was raising his voice at her like that. But listen, why was it? Listen, this is the bigger question, Miss BT. Check it. Why didn't that part even get edited out? Because it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to remember who's the head dude in charge, right? The head dude in charge don't respect women, in my opinion, right? So, if he's the head dude in charge, and this is what he do, why would he feel like it's a problem by Maurice keep raising his voice? She talking to him cool, calm, and collected. She's just telling him her concerns, as do they everybody. They ain't everybody snot box, okay? They ain't everybody business, right? With that being said, why would he cut it out? Because he don't think it's a problem. He let Martell run up on Melody's makeup artist, and then he started crying for Martell as if Martell was the victim. So we got to meet people where they are, okay? We got to stop expecting stuff. That's what I realized with this show. I have to stop expecting stuff from Carlos King that he has not exhibited to us not once. He let Tisha get up there and expose Martell rather than let her do that on her own platform because he don't have no morals. Okay, that's just my opinion. All right, I'm rocking with that. Um, so that's that, right? With that being said, so the first thing is Mel pull up on Maurice and tell Maurice that she's basically not okay with him having his DOI, Lord have mercy, DUI. And, she's not okay, most of all, because she lost her grandmother with that. Okay. The moment that he realized that this is a woman talking back to him, his whole approach changed. Okay. He started raising that eyebrow. And and let me be very clear. I don't know why he think his eyebrow means something. They play with words. They put all the words in the box and they start playing with them and they put them together and they try to see, what's going to sound intelligent, okay? Where people's going to eat it up like, oh, he ate her up. He ate her up. He ain't say nothing nobody else would have said. He ain't do nothing that nobody else would have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, Marceau's a sucker. Maurice is a sucker. Two men that's bullies to their wife, in my opinion, okay? Their woman has problems with identifying themselves, right? They don't know who they are. They struggle with identity, in my opinion, all right? All they know about themselves are that they are parents, and they only know their names, and they know that they're wives. Okay, that is the only thing that they can articulate to us, in my opinion. They struggle with even telling us what the hell they do. Y'all hear me? Okay, they pacify those men. They keep patting those men on the back. They wrap them in blankets and they nurse them back to health, even after they done dogged them through the mill. I mean, through the mud. Okay, it's just not. It's not something I want. CK is HR. HR is there to protect the company, not the employees. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But even in HR, do we forget about our morals or our moral complex? There's some things that even a head person in the HR office, I'm just asking, I got a question for myself, right? Even in HR, and I don't work at a facility, so baby, you can't pay me to go back to a facility, okay? However, even in HR, right? The person that's in charge comes with the complex, right? Comes with some type of dignity, okay? So when you're in a meeting with HR and just say you have like conflict resolution, just say that, okay? And you got two people in there and they arguing and you said this and you said that and you said this. Do the head person in charge just nip it in the bud? Be like, you know what, guys, this whole thing isn't professional at all. I want to learn and get that you guys get to a better place, and if you can't, we're gonna have to let you, both go. Or do the head person go, you know what you said made more sense than what she said. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and get yours off. Go ahead. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to know, like, because that will make it incorrect. You know what I'm saying? So even in HR, I think we have to remember their rules. We have to remember their job title, right? And we have to remember what somebody shows you. Once somebody shows you who they are, please believe them. I just like I struggle with expecting things from CK, and he has never given us any of that. Okay, so that's my struggle. But I'm just saying. Let me pink you for a minute, boo. When Melody approaches them clowns, she's already knows the truth, and it tickles her. That's what I said, Justin. Like it was funny as hell to me. I'm not gonna lie. It was funny because Melody got that little squeaky little voice, and she go tiptoeing over there, like, girl. Are you kidding me? Right? So she's not taking this stuff serious. Only thing that she finds serious is the fact that she's letting them know somebody could have got hurt. This is how I lost my grandmother. Other words than that, I don't think she cared less, y'all. She's just yelling off of y'all. That's the honest opinion. Tickle her when they lie in her face. It's all a game to her at this point. I agree. So she's just playing the game and collecting her check, as she should at this point, because ain't nothing they're gonna take serious. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue on. Listen to Brother Maurice get giddy with Mel like he's that dude, and that she his child, because ain't nobody your child, brother, man. Okay, so we here for it. Whatever. All right, my phone is moving so dang on slow. Hold on, I got y'all. Okay, we're doing. Let me do this. Hold on. Some conversations with some people in this friend group regarding you and what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing, and I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back to party. Hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have in this friend circle from the beginning always come off as the one who is the most level-headed. You know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
He makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened in that?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how can an officer do that?
You know that he doesn't know
what
how to do
I'm sorry, one second. Your tone right now.
Not the officer.
Becoming very defensive.
No, you know what you did? You started this conversation and you told me everything that you think that you know about the evidence of what happened. You weren't there. I think that Melody is speaking about things that she doesn't know anything about. However, in this moment, the good thing I'm finding out is that Mel is also, among all the things that she does, she's also omnipresent and omniscient. And if she keeps working, she's going to wind up being a deity.
I've had some conversations. Okay, pause. First of all, hold on. First of all, brother, he talking about he was the only one there. Well, she said the police officer was there. He said, no, he wasn't there. Well, who the hell locked you up? Y'all, who the hell locked bruh man up? If the police officer wasn't there, who pulled him over? I want to know. See, this is how full of themselves these men are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, for real, y'all. Listen, y'all are so full of yourselves that y'all tell yourself and feed yourself these lies. You even believe you were the only one around. So you stopped your own car, put your own cuffs on yourself, put you in the back of a police car, took you down to the station. You did all this yourself, right? One man show. Took you to the station, went behind the thing, locked you up, got your mug shot, and then called for somebody to pick you up. You did that? I'm trying to find out. Because you said you was the only one there. I beg to differ, okay? Now you, the wordsmith, while you trying to throw shade, about her being omnipresent and all of that crap, trying to make it like she act like she was God, okay? Listen, soldier, all right? You don't know the facts when you be mentioning stuff. You don't know half of the time what you're talking about. You only know what your wife came back and told you or what Tisha or Marceau pillow talk with y'all about, okay? He think he talking to Tisha and Kimmi. Pinky, let me tell you something. Welcome to the chat. Listen, I said, these guys is really delusional, y'all. That will get on my nerves if I'm talking to somebody and they trying to flip the narrative. I will be pissed off. Y'all hear me? Like, that will really, really, really ruffle my feathers. Like, that will make me mad when you try to make me see, like, I don't know. And then he like, she like, I know what and she's toiling with him at this point. She like, I know what the report says. He like, she like, I know what the police officer wrote up. So are you saying they lying? Exactly. So now you was the only one there. Who the hell wrote the report? Oh, so you got behind the computer at the police station and wrote the report and put it out on yourself? Baby, you can't make this stuff up. You hear me? And then he like, well, you should know that I go off based what I and I'm paraphrasing, based off what I know. Half of that you talking about, you don't even know. You go off what you heard, okay? So stop it like you go off just facts. How would you have facts about her and Martell issue? You don't have no facts of what Martell did. You don't have no facts of what Martell put her through in that dang house, but y'all was steady eating it up and chewing it up. Okay? Yeah, well, shut the hell up. You hear me? Starry Eyes, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Don't forget Maurice wrote up that report. Didn't I just say that and I can read your comment? That nigga is crazy. You hear me? He is he is crazy. And you gotta laugh at stuff like this, y'all. Because he started flipping that hat up with no name on it. He started flipping that hat up like he was about to get down to business. You listen here. You listen here. When I talk, you listen. You dare not talk over me. Sir. Oh, is she supposed to be scared? Like, what's about to happen right now? I'm confused, okay? Hey, Coco Eyes, what's up, boo? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Maurice is like the man on Andy Griffin. When he get drunk, walks in jail. Let me see, move it up. Oh, walks in the jail, lock his own self up and locks his own self up. Listen, I said, Maurice, how was you the only one there? You was on your way from wherever you was on your way to or from 12 o'clock in the afternoon, just as the report said. Okay? It was not 12 o'clock. That's why when Melody asked Tisha, was it 12 o'clock? Tisha ain't have no words for it. Okay? Because listen, one thing you gotta realize is Tisha, Marcel, Maurice, and Kimmy, they are, in it by relationship wise. Like that's their in-laws. But one thing Kimmy and Maurice have already talked about, don't share my business with Tisha. She gonna know what she know, but don't share my business. Kimmy is well aware that she better not tell Tisha more than she needs to tell her. Hello, okay? So let's not act like they talk all the time about any and everything. Kimmy don't like Tisha like that. It's just a convenient thing to stick together, okay? Let's not be fooled, all right? So stop trying to be like, that's my sister. Evident y'all possibly maybe licky in each other. It ain't like that, okay? And we're not going to sit here and act like it's like that because we don't believe you, okay? Yes, that dude is funny. Funny as hell, honey. Maurice confused Melody with Kimmy. Child, yes. Hey, May, welcome to the chat. Carlos is really showing the viewers how the Scots men treats their wives. In my opinion, yes, he definitely is. Maurice is like, okay, I read that one. Will minimize liability for the company. Whichever party or both violates company policy will suffer the repercussions. CK takes things too personal. I agree with you. Child, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, so y'all, we gotta listen to it one more time because I gotta hear it one more time for the ones in the back because I can't believe that he said some of this stuff out his mouth. One more time, then I'm gonna stop. I felt like the response the day Hold on. Hold on, we gotta take it back. With some people in this friend group regarding you and what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back to party. Hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle from the beginning always come off as the one who is the most level-headed. You know what I'm saying? The most intelligent. Who makes decisions. Okay, pause. So first of all, they were back out partying because they don't consider anyone outside of themselves. They only consider themselves, okay? They only consider things to be serious if it's going to affect them. So again, it's one of those moments. Why are we expecting anything different? All right. That's why Tisha didn't have a problem with outing Martell, even though he pressed up against her first, right? Because the livelihood of that had nothing to do with them. She didn't care if Mariah or the next kid was gonna pick up that phone and say, "Hey, my dad like men." She didn't care about none of that because it wasn't her children that's going to be affected by it. You feel what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of filthy things that people say on the internet about her dad, so it isn't just Tisha. Let's not act like that, right? However, I'm just making a point here that nothing that the Scots do, that's why they made a joke out of it. That's why they made it light, because they could give a dang on what anybody else had to say as long as it does not affect them. All right. And until somebody make an example out of them, and somebody would have got hurt and they was in a cat and they were facing real jail time like Karen Hugler, they're not going to consider anything, okay? They think it's a joke. And if he got off of this charge completely and it's dismissed as if I'm hearing it correctly, listen, he'll go back and do it again. I don't think anything about the change about him. He ain't gonna go to no AA meetings. He gonna continue to do the same old thing. And like Folky Daniva said, they was already lit before I even got there. I just added to the punch, right? And that's just what it is. Them men get saucy. Period. Now, Maurice seemed to be putting his suit on a little better than Marcel, but them people get fried. You hear me? All right, let's continue to listen, and then we got to move on. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Because I don't know why they locked me out.
Makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows. However, okay, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver. Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened in there? The report, unless the report from the police is false. Okay. Tell me what information you know. Why don't you tell me you were there? No, tell me what information you know. Why don't you tell me you were there? I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information. There wasn't an officer there? Oh, he wasn't there. So how could an officer do that? You know that he doesn't know how to do that. I'm sorry, one second. Your tone right now is very, very...
Get him.
Becoming very defensive. You know what you did? You started this conversation, and you told me everything that you think that you know about the evidence of what happened. You weren't there. I think that Melody is speaking about things that she...
Okay, I had enough of brother. Listen, so again, he goes on to say that she wasn't there, the police officer wasn't there. She's going off things that she thinks she knows, but not the truth. Well, the police report don't lie. You didn't write the police report up yourself. You definitely, there definitely was somebody else's there. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're in a clear headspace when you're making these comments. I don't even think you're thinking of what you're saying. You're just talking, okay? Because none of it makes sense to me. But we got to move on. May May is speaking to who said that. Hey, who said that? What's up, boo? I really despise the show and pray Mel decides to move on with Nubian projects. I hear you. Carlos is really showing the viewers how the Scotsman. Okay, we read that one. Yeah, man, it's getting crazy out here. It is. Anyway, let's move on because we got to move on to Kimmy pulling up on Mel. Now, here we go. One of those things where it's like, you said this about my husband, so I had no choice but to pull up on you because that's my man. And when you talk about my man, I must show up in support of my man. Girl, Tisha fed you the bone. Now you brung your tail over here to approach Mel and whatever and then you try to act like she won't say it to your face. And you another one that flipped the narrative. You like say that to me. So now she like she don't want to say what she said. She's telling you what she said. You just don't. You want her to say it some other kind of way or the direct way she said it to Tisha. She's absolutely telling you what she said. So now you like, oh, she won't say that now that I'm here face to face with her. And I'm paraphrasing. Girl, ain't nobody scared of you, Kimmy. Why don't you take that energy and pull up on your dude like that who continue to disrespect you? He got on Carlos King podcast and told the whole entire world, it doesn't matter what you put out there. Don't believe the hype. He makes all the final decisions, okay? So the fact that you act like you got a voice of reasoning, girl, we can't take you serious. And no, we don't believe you, all right? Y'all got all this sense when it comes to another female, but your husbands be dragging you through the mud. I'm just saying, if you're going to be clever and wise and use wisdom, can you use it across the board? And start with your flathead husbands. Start with them. Period. I don't understand why y'all keep acting like y'all big, big bad woolies and everybody gotta be scared of y'all because y'all pulled up with an extra popping curl. Get the hell out of here. And her curls was popping too. But anyway, I'm just saying, what are we talking about? Ain't nobody scared. I say what I said to you that I said to Tisha about your husband. Your husband had some red stuff on his lips, and it looked like it could have possibly been lipstick. Okay? Period. Let's listen to it because I can. Who said that? Yo, I swear I be trying to be nice. I be trying to be good. I be trying to be nice, but these folks be doing too much. You hear me? Oh man. Be doing too much. Curls be moving and stuff. I can't. Okay, hold on.
In conversations that you're making, going around talking to people in regards to the lipstick and his whereabouts, are what I'm trying to address now because it's in regards to my husband and it's coming from you. I think that's not cool. It far exceeds the fact that you rendered your opinion on an arrest. My issue is this. And to be fair, your kind of cavalier attitude about it, like I'm not going to talk about it, really doesn't help me feel like that it was unintentional.
Well, it was intentional, okay? It wasn't done unintentional. She really wanted answers. She really had questions, and she was hoping that Tisha could give it to her, okay? It was definitely done intentionally. And then you talk about her attitude doesn't make you feel uneasy, okay? And but she's still admitting. You're telling her all the stuff that she's been going around asking, and she's saying, mm-hmm, as always meant, you're correct. Uh-huh. That's right. So why are you saying that she's not having that same energy? And she has that attitude like, I know you ain't pulling up on me about some your husband did. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue to listen.
That it was unintentional. I don't know. Do you have some kind of information, some kind of proof, some kind of something that would lead you to believe that? What would make you?
Girl, nobody gotta have proof about your husband. You are the proof, okay? Because here's the thing: how you get him is definitely how you're gonna lose him. All right, you forget you got him while he was reconciling with his wife. Okay, now I'm gonna say allegedly, but you got him while he was already reconciling with his wife from another person's couch, and you played in the fire, and then he made a decision finally to divorce. But they were reconciling, okay? So why does she have to have proof that that's lipstick to concur that your husband possibly dibbling and dabbling, okay, in somebody else's? Why does she have to have proof? Did y'all have proof when y'all used to make all these accusations? Y'all ain't had proof about Sonny, Destiny, and Moses, but y'all ran with the hell Destiny was talking about. Destiny was always the side chick, but because that was your friend, y'all was like, I can't mess with that. Girl, we cannot take you serious. You start scratching your head like you was about to get down to the gritty. And okay, scratch a little harder because she said what the hell she said. She's already owned it when she said, mm-hmm. What are we talking about? Okay, let's continue to listen.
Believe that. What would make you say that? I feel like you asked me like how almost how dare I ask questions
She
about something.
is.
I'm gonna ask questions.
That's right.
Melody is a wordsmith. That's what I call her.
And so is your
And
husband.
so I believe she uses her conversation wisely to get to the place that she wants to be. And right now, not talking about what she said when she said it is weird to me because you can talk about it with Tisha and you can talk about it with Trisha, you can talk about it with Maurice. But when I bring to you how I feel about those conversations, now we're not going to talk about it.
She just said, mm-hmm. Now it's up to you to extend the conversation. She's owned it already. And who the hell put all those chains behind around Kimmy's neck? That wasn't a good look. Take that off. Let me look at it again. I had to post that on my community wall. I don't like all them chains around her neck. Take that off. That was too much, right? She has nice little shoulder blades. She just needed like one little necklace. All them chains with the long hair, it was too much. But anyway, that's my preference. Anyway, Mel has already owned that she said it to whoever she said it to. Don't act like you pulled up and punked somebody because she already owned it. Now what else? Okay, you asked me. I said, mm-hmm. And she's saying it's almost as if you act like, how dare I ask that conversation as if I'm forbidden from talking about your husband and whoever else husband. No, baby, I'll do it again. I've already done it and I've already owned it. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about exactly? Listen, Mel talked to Kimmy first. She acted like she didn't want to talk about talking about it. So now Mel don't want to talk to her. Mel is like, yeah, it now, yeah, uh-huh. I like the way you put that. Yeah, it's like, girl, why you sitting here? 81 in the chat, y'all hit that like button. Why you sitting here acting as if your husband And his situation, right? It was red lipstick, red lip gloss, red juice, whatever that was, is off limits because it's your husband. No, baby, we talked about it all. Y'all drag me and my husband then and my ex-husband now as often as you needed to. So therefore, let me jump in here and get my little jabs in because I got a little bit of time and I don't blame her. All right, call it petty, call it young, call it whatever y'all want. I don't blame her. It's a time and a place for everything. And now is the perfect time why ain't really no real bosses doing nothing. You know what I mean? Equivalent to what Mel got going on right now. So why not jump in and have a little fun with y'all? Y'all mad as hell. Just own it. You know what I'm saying? And I love a little salt. I do. I really do. And I love to see Kimmy sweating for her man who won't do the same for her, who constantly tell her her feelings does not matter. It's funny how she's offended that Mel is going around asking questions about her husband, DUI situation, and how it happened, and was it 12 o'clock in the afternoon? But she's not offended when her husband basically ignore what her body changes are after her health scare, right? Purposely, and then tell her that everything she's experiencing is mental. He don't care how she do it, but she better learn how to get down. You understand what I'm saying? You're not offended by that, but you offended by Mel asking questions about your husband around town. What the hell? Where y'all? Where? Oh, okay, all right. I get it. I get it. And I'm just saying, right? I was offended that you even was offended about something so small when you got bigger fish to fry. This man made a mockery out of you the entire time you were going through your health scare. Like, only thing he was happy is that you came back and you made a full recovery, thank God, and you was able to put your mouth back to where he wanted it to be. That seems to be his only concern. He didn't care to me, but you offended. Baby, you can't make this stuff up, and I'm not making it up, y'all. This is stuff that this girl has, said and done. Baby, I just can't, y'all. I can't get down with it, okay? All right, guys, I've been like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes up under my time, but I am going to take that time to go. It's 87 in the chat. So listen, you guys hit the like button if you didn't hit it on your way. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, I love y'all checkmates and it ain't nothing you could do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Did he get a vasectomy like his brother? That's a good question, Vera. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. But I gotta go, y'all. Bye.